What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Show Your Wife 122. Today we had a catastrophe of catastrophic proportions. Not really that bad. Our washer broke, so we found a new washer. We're gonna unbox it. I wanted to show you what I got and just some do's and don'ts of it. So let's go take a look here. I'm just gonna swing you over this way and hopefully not make you seasick. It is a Samsung top loader. This is the WA51A5505A. What I like about it so far, we're going to unbox it. So I'm just going to take some of this off so we can kind of see what it looks like. It's pretty sweet. What I like about it is it's way bigger than our last one. It's 5 cubic feet. The last one that was kind of like the counterpart of the washer here, or the dryer, was a 3.2 cubic foot. So we could wash like a king size blanket in here, which is pretty sweet. So it comes with so the first do, I'm going to do some like do's and don'ts. The first do is read the instruction manual. I know sometimes us guys don't like to read the instruction. We're like, hey, just plug it in, hook the hoses up, and let's go, right? But there's some little nuances there. Like there's an app you download if you want to do the Wi-Fi part, which I haven't figured out yet. There's the there's like little hose guides. There's this thing here, hose guide. There's a water cap. There's a tray that you pull out for like softener and laundry detergent. It tells you that if you've got the packets to not put it in the tray. So there's just some really like detailed stuff that is really worth going through, especially the before use section of this manual. Let's go ahead and give it a read. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take this apart. So this is the hose guide. There's a little cap. We'll get to that later. This, I think, is just trash. And there it is. Look at that. Kids can play hide and seek in that thing. So it's pretty sweet. So we're going to put it together. We got to level it, hook up the hoses, and then we'll be good. Also, part of the fun is just peeling this thing off. It's kind of satisfying. It's never going to be this clean again. Pretty cool. So on the front of it, you can see, well, besides my reflection, you can see it's got a QR code for the app, and it tells you what app to download. So it's kind of cool. Good little warranty, which I'll have to look at later. Okay, so the two tools that you'll need include gentle locks or pliers and a level. What we're going to do with the pliers is really just to come back here. And once you get these hoses on finger tight, you want to give them about another 2/3 of a turn, half a turn, something like that, just to really get them tight. So just like that. I got the hose in there, in the drain, plugged into 110, no extension cords. And the next step is, see how this is slanted, so we can't determine how level it is from the top. So I'm going to come down here, and this line should be parallel to the floor, that line. So we're going to just determine level from that. And it is actually level. That is because I've already leveled it out. To do that, you just turn these feet. There's 4 feet. These feet, which I really like, are rubberized. So it's really squishy rubber. And it makes it hard to push, but it makes it really, really nice to if it's trying to move or anything, it dampens the movement, which is really cool. If you notice when I did that, it was a little rocky. So we're going to go down here and just turn this one. You might need to prop it up a little bit just to get it to turn, but turn it to where it's not rocky anymore. Okay, next step is turn it on. Looks like it's happy. So this is where you really need to read the instruction manual, because it talks about doing a load without the water. Like there's a certain buttons you have to press. So I won't get into all that, but I'm going to do that. And I do want to give some of the first impressions of the thing once we've gone through like all the setting it up type of thing, just to see how well it cleans. We'll look at it in action, cleaning and all that. So, but definitely pay attention to the user manuals. Take it step by step to set it up correctly. As it has been 3 weeks due to the magic of video, it's been 2 seconds, but we have been using this thing. It works really well. We really love it. Let me show you a few of the controls that I really found most useful. See this? These things can get kind of nasty. So there's a button on here. If you just press this right here, well, once it's turned on, press this button right here, and you get just water on demand, which is really cool. It's good for pre-soaking. It's good for when you've put your soap in. You can rinse this out and just throw it on the clothes. So that's a nice feature. I was kind of worried for a second because I was like, oh, the big technical, expensive washers, you know, maybe don't have just where you can just flip it on and be done and use the water, but it actually does. It's pretty cool. Soft close feature. You can't slam it, which is nice because it's glass. There's different little settings here for different clothes. So you got like deep. If you really loaded that thing up well, you got deep wash, heavy duty, normal. Each one of these will make these things different. So temperature, your rinse time, or how many times you're going to rinse, spin, like a fast spin versus a not fast. Soil, I think this will probably add time. So if you can see the time, if I make it like 2 or 3 rinses, it changes the amount of time. So that's 1 minute and 52, you know. Extra spin adds a couple minutes. Heavy soil is going to add some time. Look at that. Super heavy soil, it's going to go for 2.5 hours. So I don't do that. I just kind of do it with a normal wash. It's actually called normal. So, but yeah, it's working great. Really love it. I can load this dryer up with everything in here. Still enough that it's not where it takes a whole 2 loads of here and only 1 load here. Like it actually, I can fit it all into the dryer is what I'm trying to say. So that's really about it. If you want to get it on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description to this one, the one that I got. Also tools and stuff. I always put links in the description just to help you out. It helps the channel out if you buy from us. We get a few dollars from Amazon, just depending on what you get. But that is everything. So that's our first impressions. We'll see you guys in the next video. Consider subscribing if you like the video and you want to see more. Till then, get back to work.